welcome to another episode of Mystic Messenger. I apologize for there being no Saturday video last week. I was sick. I was very sick.
And
So,
I was sad.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
So, last we left off, we had started on Zen's actual route. So, we got to see the day 5 chats. I'm sure Travis was very confused. So, we're just going to jump right into it. If my mouse would be here.
Hey, Kage.
I missed you so much. All I did was think about you the whole day.
That sounds like a love song.
I'm not kidding when I say that you have to play into his narcissism.
I missed you too, but I'm ashamed to see you right now. I don't know what 7 meant. Going on and on about connecting and whatever. But one thing...
Don't give away the surprise.
But one thing is certain. My ankle bones have given up trying to connect.
What?
What?
Your ankle bones? What's going on? Do you want me to go to your place or whatever?
I'll have to go to the hospital to know for sure. But I think I twisted my ankle.
You made it sound like it was broken.
I don't know what he made it sound like. I appreciate you saying that, but it won't be solved even if you came here all the way across the depths of space and time. It's embarrassing to tell you this.
We don't live that far apart. Maybe a couple countries, but...
But I feel as if my ankle is screaming.
Just be calm for now. Is there anything I can help you with?
Thanks, Kage. I'll try to calm down. Don't worry too much. I'll be fine. I shouldn't have gone too hard. Jumin, that jerk, kept provoking me, so I totally fell for it. And did more than I could handle. It's so pathetic of me. To be like this in front of you.
No, you're not pathetic. Think about getting to the hospital first.
Thanks. I'm still embarrassed, though. This is all because I did this to myself. Bite my thumb.
He's crying.
Cry. I don't think my ankle is a big problem, but it will take some time to heal. I'll have to miss rehearsal like this. I never thought that I would miss the chance to act on stage because of a stupid injury.
First, go to the hospital and see a doctor. It's not too late to regret that. Okay? That sentence made no sense.
It's not too late to regret then. Yes, you're absolutely right. It is never too late to regret then. I'll go to a hospital first. It's late, so I have to call 911 because we have that in Korea. And get an ambulance. This is really nerve-wracking, but I'll be fine. Don't worry too much, alright?
Nerve-wracking?
Nerve-wracking? With an A?
It says nerve-wracking, though.
Nerve. I quit.
Take care of yourself next time.
I will. This wasn't professional. I'm sorry for making you worry. I hope you're not too disappointed in me. Then I'll come home tomorrow afternoon and talk to you then.
Poor Zen. Hello, Kage. I'm so worried that Zen had to call 911. He doesn't even live in that country. I feel so bad that Zen got injured. I was so surprised. He practiced so hard that he hurt himself. I hope he does not get too upset about missing the rehearsal for his new role. If he gets healthy, he will get his chance again. He hasn't completely lost the role yet, so let's wait until Zen gets back. If he hurt his ankle, well, I don't know. There was not a lot of time before rehearsals. I can't really be positive about this. He should just give up rehearsals He should just give up rehearsals and not get too stressed for missing this role and focus on getting better. I'd like to go visit him at the hospital, but I don't know where he is. I think we should just watch how things go for now. Yes, since it hasn't been that long. I'll wait until tomorrow morning. I'm still very worried. But Zen has injured himself a couple of times during practice already. And moreover, he recovers tremendously fast compared to others. I hope he gets well soon this time as well.
Uh-oh, he doesn't secretly have demon blood, does he?
I really hope that's the case this time. Yes. I hope it's nothing serious. Oh, right. I had something to tell you. I'd like to talk to you about the party. After I found the Commercial Musical Supporters Association, I found the Fair Film Festival. Any party guests in the field of arts may help Zen, so I thought it'd be good to invite them. That's a good idea. I'm glad you think so. Then I'll reach them. First, I will wait to hear from Zen that he is all right. Work is important, but nothing can go above health. I hope Zen is fully aware of this. Well, I should get some sleep before I leave for work. Zen will be thankful that you're worrying for him. Get some rest, JP. Hope you don't worry too much. Then I'll get going.
Zen!
I'm so worried about him.
Yeah. I do think he'll get better really quickly, though. I think overworked himself because of what Julian said. He's such the fiery type. Goodbye, rehearsal.
Is this all right now?
Goodbye, Echo Girl's autograph.
How could you say that right now?
Yeah, 7, you're so cruel! That is that, and this is this. It's still sad. Seriously. I could have given Echo Girl's autograph to Tom! Tom?! Who's he? My neighborhood friend, Tom. Me? He'll be sad now that he can't get her autograph. Yeah! I won't be getting mine either.
Hello? Does the autograph matter when someone's hurt?
You're right. We should worry about Zen. More than about the autograph. Seven keeps getting to me. Lol. Did you forget that he recovers ridiculously fast? Oh. I didn't forget. I think he'll get better in 2 to 3 days again. He's so weird. Last time when I saw his bones mend in 2 days, I thought he drank the water of life or something.
No! No, 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 no! No! His hair's already silver. Doesn't work that way.
Nope, not the water of life. This is reality, you know. I'm just saying.
I'm going to hurt you. Ah.
He's probably an alien if you think about his recovery rate. I should start, This would be a perfect chance to start a Zen the Alien rumor. Ah!
If he gets better quickly, he might be able to go to the rehearsal, don't you think?
Yeah, if he gets better in 2 days again. Still, I don't think he'd have enough time to practice. Even if it's just 2 days? He has 4 days left now. If you take 2 out of that, he only has 2 days to practice. What's he going to be able to do in 2 days?
Hey, Travis. I see you in the chat box.
Oh. Oh, man. This must be a huge opportunity for him. Performing on stage with a celebrity will be a huge PR for him. Yep. He must be really upset about losing this chance. He has to be well prepped for this. Since he's not really famous, they can just replace him with someone else.
I don't know how good that is, but I think he can pull it off. He can practice things that don't require him to move.
I don't know. Mastering all the moves for a lead role in a musical in 2 days is... Maybe if the musical's about being locked up the whole time, it might work.
Maybe if he has a Japanese cousin by the name of Miki.
I'm sorry?
There's an episode in the anime where Miki is sent to cover for somebody, and like in the course of 20 minutes she learns an entire dance.
Oh, right, because it's Miki.
Yeah, after only being shown it once. My Thanksgiving was good. The family was here and stuff. My mom made really good turkey. Poor Hana got stuck at home though.
My friends took care of me.
Yes, Diana's amazing.
So are you.
Make sure you give her a hug for me the next time you see her.
I'm sure the musical's definitely not about that. But Zed told me before scenes where you stay still are actually harder. The world of musicals is profound. Thus I must say farewell. Goodbye! Echo Girl's autographs. My auction. Auction! Oops. You weren't gonna give it to a friend? You were gonna auction it off? I was going to get 2 and give 1 to Tom. And give the other one to my wallet. 7! I'm disappointed in you.
7, I'm disappointed.
7, I am disappointed.
Yeah. How can you think about selling Echo Girl's autograph? Anything that has been touched by her cannot be priced!
Well, auctions can.
God, you still don't understand her cultural value, do you? You'd understand if you listened to her song Free Friday.
I'm assuming that's a reference to a Korean song because I don't get it.
I wish I were free on Fridays.
You'd never understand.
I'm sure you will, though, Yusung. Since you're free from Monday through Sunday.
No, I'm not. I'm busy too. My schedule is packed with League of LOL.
So why don't you try becoming a pro gamer?
Thanks for the advice, but I don't want to tie playing games with work.
I think that's actually a good idea, but if you can't make money, what do you do then?
I don't need to think about that. Not good enough to become a pro gamer anyways. Anyways, I hope Zen talks to us soon.
Yeah. Echo Girl is no longer with us, but Zen will be okay.
I'd love to go visit him at the hospital. What do you think?
He'll probably already have left by the time you get there.
Agreed. I'm sure Zen's recovery rate will fire up like crazy this time, too. Let's be hopeful. We shouldn't worry ourselves too much and wait. Oh! I should go to school now. I'm gonna be late. Lol, 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 lol. I hate morning classes.
I have to go to work, too.
I thought you work at home.
Boss wants me to come in today, so I have to go. Fuck.
7, I hope work goes well.
Yep, I'll be the best slave I can be.
Don't worry about Zen too much. Then bye.
Laters.
Hey, Kage. I'm sorry for making you worry.
I worried so much. Are you back from the hospital, lovely Zen?
Hey, cutie.
I would never talk like this in real life.
You've already made me feel much better. I made you worry, didn't I? I'm sorry. I'm on my way home now. I have a cast. A sexy, sexy cast. But I can't practice anymore.
There is nothing sexy about casts. They're itchy and gross. I hate it. No, does it hurt?
I don't care if it hurts. But more than that, I'm sorry for upsetting you. The doctor says that I'll have to have it on for 2 weeks. If I don't be careful, it might lead to a more serious injury. So he told me not to try anything rash. Damn. I'm sorry for sending you a photo like this. Really. Everyone, including the director, always tells me to take a break. But I couldn't help myself.
It's not good to rely on cigarettes.
I know, right? I should reconsider actually smoking one. Since I can't do the show, the director will be disappointed. So will you and Jae-hee, who supported me, everyone in the RFA, and my fans. I'm so ashamed of myself. Thankfully, the fans don't know anything yet. I was so happy yesterday, Kage. I'm pathetic, right?
You're not pathetic at all. It's only an accident.
Thank you for always being so kind. Really. I want to become a great actor. Why is life always against me? I feel as if I've only had struggles since I was little. But now that you're here, I feel like I can endure everything more than before. I feel as though you always have faith in me. I feel as though you'll always have faith in me from the beginning to the end.
What happened when you were little?
A lot of things. I told you, didn't I? But mainly, my family was against my dream. So I ran away from home. Nothing worked out at all back then. I would lose a role for no reason. Or get pushed to the back by people who'd bribe the actors.
Not what that says.
The directors. Things like that always happened. Right now, I'm most worried about you being disappointed in me. I want to be the best man I can be.
Which I wouldn't say is a particularly good man, but...
Sometimes things don't work out as planned. Cheer up and get back your spirit.
All right, I'll try to think that way. Sometimes things do go wrong. And sometimes things go fine. I guess that's how it is. I feel much better now. Can't believe I showed you a photo of my SIGs. That was stupid of me. There's this organization someone told me about before. It's called Wanna Quit SIGs. I should join that group. If it's okay, why don't we invite them to the party?
Yeah, sure.
I'm glad to hear that. As Jumin said,
There's an extra line there.
I'd feel really useless if I don't even do this. As Jumin said, I should grasp the opportunity given me. You know, I can't practice my moves, but I think I feel more relaxed. Maybe I could go meet you.
I'd love that.
Okay. I'm happy you feel that way, cutie. We've never met each other before. To be honest, I'm so curious. I really want to know what kind of person you are in real life. Although, the address to the apartment is a secret.
Yeah.
It's not as if we can't meet somewhere else. I'm not sure if it'd be safe for you to come here, so it's really just a wish. Your phone was hacked or something similar when you joined RFA. Just know that I really, really want to see you. I'll go get some rest.
Hope you feel better, Sam.
Okay, thanks. Let's talk later.
Okay.
Eh?
I guess I missed that call.
Uh-oh.
Right. This is the first time I played through, and this is the time where I wasn't like setting alarms. So I'd replay the chats, but I wouldn't necessarily get the calls. That's okay.
Kage! I have some spare time after lunch, so I came in. Sen came back from the hospital pretty quick.
I feel bad seeing Zen have a hard time.
Yeah. Did he give up the rehearsal for his new role? So sad.
Doctor told him to rest. It's really too bad.
I know Zen would get better really quickly since he recovers like a demon. I'm sure he'll get better soon this time, too. This is a different topic. But I really hate Zen smoking cigarettes! Ever since the price went up, everyone's been trying to quit. I'm a firm believer in not smoking. What would happen to my fair skin if I do?
I'm thankful you tried hard to keep up to your character settings.
What?
I don't know what you mean, but it sounds like a compliment. I'm not set as the sensitive and pretty type, am I? I want to be a tough guy. Maybe it won't suit me. You know, today I felt really bad about myself. I realized that as I was taking off my jacket after coming home from school. I was turning on my computer. I'm sure the reason why I don't have a girlfriend is because gaming takes up a huge part in my life.
You're like me then.
Oh, really? But if you get too obsessed with games, you don't really get much out of life.
Yeah, you get out of it what you put into it.
Let's not be like this and try to change our lives a bit. I should try spending more time outside. Since I'm still young, I don't want to give up on getting a girlfriend. Maybe as a part of my plan to maybe as a part of my new plan to go outside more often, should I go visit Zen and help him a bit? Or I could go with you too.
Do you agree to me going to go visit Zen?
I'm not against it. But you don't know where he is, and you've never seen him before. So I think it might be a bit awkward for you two to meet. I do think that it might surprise him a bit if you suddenly go to his house. And we don't know yet whether it's safe for you to go. No matter who goes to visit him, I think Zen needs someone to comfort him. I haven't seen Zen walk in a while.
That's not what that says.
I haven't seen Zen this week in a while. I think the last time I saw him this upset was when he got sad about getting acne all over his face.
We'll feel better soon.
Yeah. I think you're helping him a lot. I should go back to class. I feel like they're becoming more and more difficult. I can't become a junior like this.
Go focus on your studies, Yusun.
Thanks. I'll try. It was fun talking to you.
Zen.
It's me. I wanted to hear your voice.
phone didn't ring and I didn't even pick up.
uh...
See, it would be great if you went and, like, before we did this, looked up songs from musicals. You know, like the one I sent you.
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
That.
That. Hello.
It's me. I wanted to hear your voice.
Hi.
I was dancing an amazing waltz with you in my dream just now. I was so happy. But my eyes flashed open at the ringtone.
Wait, I thought he called you.
You did call me.
Then what?
I don't know.
That!
It was a shame to wake up, but I felt so good that you were in my dream, so I stood up to continue the waltz on my own.
Uh-oh.
But then I felt the weight of my ankles sinking in, and that's when I really woke up. I felt as if my face was splashed with cold water. I feel like my leg's all better, but it's still stuck in this cast.
Also, babe, by the way, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, The Little
The
Mermaid.
last time you told me The Lion King didn't count.
No, I was just didn't fit Zen. They're technically all Broadway shows.
That's what I said, and you said it didn't count.
Frozen is technically a Broadway show now. So is Anastasia. You're gonna tell me you've never seen Anastasia, aren't you?
Yes.
Ah! We have to fix this! I don't care if it's not Disney, it's a really, really fucking good movie! And it has one of my favorite songs in it. Yeah, go, that, fat. And cheer up, you'll get better soon.
Really? I hope so. I do heal really fast. But why do I feel so nervous this time? Maybe I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. Some people might think that it's just a role, but I can't live without acting. But I can't give up now. I'll fight my way through, for me and for you.
Aww, you're adorable.
You're okay, right, sweetie? Nothing's wrong, right?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Glad to hear it. I've had an unexpected and underappreciated... I've had an unexpected and unappreciated accident. But I hope you have a happy day. Be happy and bright for my sake. Oh, right. Do the other members text or call you often?
Back off, bitches. She's mine.
Yo.
Really?
You're not lying, are you?
Okay, never mind.
It's too early to say this, but I just realized that I can be pretty possessive. And super jealous, too. I just want to be a bit possessive. Ah! 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 Ah!
I swear before next week, I'm gonna send you like a list of musical songs that you can use for Zen.
Oh my god.
You can be possessive with me.
Really? I can? You mean it?
Yes.
Well then. Don't ever talk with another man besides me. You're allowed to look at me and me only.
Kaima? Why are you changing your voice then?
What? I'm just being possessive.
Stop it.
If another man sees you and asks for your number, you tell him you should ask Zen about that. Okay?
I'm so freaked out right now.
You're the one who decided to fall in love with me.
You're the one who picked this route.
Like this, alright? Man, I might as well be really possessive about I might as well be really possessive about you if I'm taking a break from work. I'm afraid my feelings will pile up and make me cross the line.
But
Maybe I'm talking too much.
what?
Sorry, I just can't calm down today.
Well, you've been through a lot. I mean, don't be sorry. Thanks to you, I can cheer up soon.
Okay, thanks for saying that. We give each other strength, right? That makes me feel better. Thank you. I think getting to know you is the luckiest thing that's happened to me this year. Ow! I only moved a little, but my leg hurts. I should rest more. Seriously, whenever I talk to you, I always feel so much better. I'll hang up now. Click. Remember, be happy. Much happier. Today. For me. How foolish of him. To post a photo of his cigarettes.
I'm glad that he got released from the hospital. Yes. I'm glad that all he needs is a cast. He's currently not well, and if he continues smoking to feel better, I'm worried his immune system will deteriorate and he'll get a cold.
Zen getting a cold. That would be a new record.
Of course, normally he would never get a cold.
He was healthy before when he used to drink and smoke like a pig. I always think that Zen's body goes against science.
Perhaps it is the result of hours and hours of exercise, now that we're talking about it. Why don't you exercise more often, Mr. Han? You seem to spend 30 minutes at your private gym. And I would hate to see all those fancy machines go to waste. A private gym? So jealous.
You can come home. Or, bleh, you can...
Whoa! Whoa! Chairman, wait your turn!
Kage, what did I say about talking to other guys?
He's in the RFA.
I don't care.
He has to give me people to invite.
You can... You can come if you want.
I suppose you can go, since it's empty 23 hours and 30 minutes per day. You only seem to jog on the treadmill. Why don't you try weight training?
I'm sure you're not saying you would prefer me to be muscular. Like this, I mean.
I suppose it's a good idea to just continue to play golf.
Yes.
Where did you get that photo?
One of the employees sent it.
Why?
She was trying to send it to a friend, but accidentally sent it to me.
And you saved the photo you accidentally received.
I thought I would have a use for it.
Ugh. I'm very worried about Zen. There was talk about visiting him earlier, and if you don't mind, I thought I could go visit Zen to help him with things. I can't go. I think at least you should go, Jaehee. I'm worried that he might get too depressed. Since even Kage wants me to, I think it'd be best if I go.
But he'll get better in 2 to 3 days.
According to past incidents, that is very likely. But he seemed to be very distressed. I thought I could go comfort him a bit. Rather than talking through messages like this.
We have a meeting with the bankers soon.
In just a moment. Yes, we do.
You'll have to come with me. Guess you can't go today.
I can find some other time to visit.
If you insist, then I won't oppose.
Jaehee, you don't have feelings for Zen, do you? Does that matter right now? I don't know why that was the right answer.
He'll get better on his own, though.
You never know. He's not well and also very distressed. So I think the appropriate thing to do here is go give him some comfort. I am in the same organization as Zen. And also, as his fan, I think I'm qualified to go. I think that makes you less qualified to go.
You don't like Kage going, but going there yourself is fine?
Well, I will take the company's limousine and security guards, so no one will misunderstand the situation.
Then all I have to do is send Kage with a limo.
But you don't know where she is.
I don't have to know her exact location.
Mr. Han, what are you saying?
It occurred to me that you may only be drawing water to your own mill.
That is not what I meant. It's also a really weird thing. My point is,
Must be Korean.
My point is, I will always keep in mind that Zen is a celebrity and keep my stance. Distance, what? That was a weird way to word that. But I don't know if Kage will be able to do that. Fuck you, bitch!
So you're jealous.
No. Mr. Han. You're not enjoying this, are you?
A little bit. Anyways. It will not change that Kage is the one Zen wants to see.
Jaehee, I understand why you're anxious, but we're just starting to get to know each other. Even that may be poisonous to Zen's career.
I wish you'd care about Elizabeth III half as much as you care about Zen.
What does Elizabeth III have to do with anything?
She seems to be getting more plump these days. Please look up healthier cat food.
Ugh. I will send you a report before I leave the office.
Alright.
Oh, Mr. Han, we should stop talking about this and get ready for the meeting.
Alright. Oh, right. The banker group we're meeting today. Why don't we invite them to the party?
I don't think it's a bad idea to consider it, since they have great wealth.
Kage, what should we do?
I think we can put them on the list of potential guests.
Then good.
I'll tell them to reach you.
Then prepare for the meeting. And see you soon.
Yes. Good luck with work, both of you.
Let's talk later.
I'll get going. Don't break, don't break, don't break. I saw the spinny wheel and I was like, don't break! Hey, visual.
Oh, wow.
Hello? Oh, doctor. My name is Hyunyu. I splinted.
You did what?
I think that should be sprained.
I sprained my ankle and you put a cast on me earlier today. I got your direct number from the nurse. So, I tend to recover my injuries very fast.
You recover your injuries or you recover from your
I tend to recover from my injuries very fast. And I think I'm almost all better now. Is it okay if I take off my cast this evening? What? No, I'm not joking. You can look at my medical records. Last time when I broke my arm, it healed in 2 days. Oh. I understand what you're saying, but I have a rehearsal for an extremely important show, and I can't practice with the cast. Is there any way? Oh. Never in 1 day? God. All right. Damn. This is so pathetic. Maybe I should message Kage.
Zen, congrats on the injury not being a big deal. Hey, Kage.
I hope Sen gets better soon.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. If you keep on being nice to him. Winky, winky. But Zen has to wear a cast for 2 weeks. I feel like he'll just go to the hospital 2 days later and ask them to take it off.
Great if he gets better that quickly. But shouldn't he listen to the doctor?
You're right, he should, but Zen didn't go see his usual doctor. He probably won't know about Zen. If the doctor knew about his recovery rate, he'd have told him to come in 2 days. Honestly, I think it's really cute that Jaehee's being so sensitive about this. Even if you think she's stepping out of line, don't be too offended, Kage.
Why did I pick that answer? That's the wrong answer. What? I'm confused. Okay. Still think she's going overboard.
Yeah. Even I think that she's treading a fine line. Just guess you can't help the fans. Please understand. Please be understanding, Kage. Besides, if Zen wants to see you, I see no reason for you not to.
I'd like to go visit him if I get the chance.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Except, since you guys have never met, maybe it might be a bit embarrassing. Why does everyone keep saying that? Is that some kind of cultural thing in Korea?
I don't know.
If it's embarrassing for people who haven't met to meet, how does anybody get to know anybody?
I think they translated embarrassing, but I think they meant awkward.
Okay. You might not recognize each other, too.
I've seen his picture.
Of course I would, since I saw your photo.
Stop being creepy.
You look really cute to me.
Zen!
Go see him. He's so depressed right now. I'm sure if you go see him, he'll cheer up in a second. You can take Yusung with you if you're worried about things being awkward. But whether or not you go to see him, you know that you can never reveal the apartment address. Right?
Yes, I know.
Good girl. Glad to hear that you remember. I'd hate that we have classified information in this I hate that we have classified organization in this blah.
So I'm organization in this information.
I hate that we have classified information in this organization, but everyone's bound to have secrets. I'm quite the secretive guy myself. How I became friends with the Tetris World Champion is but one of my many secrets.
How did you get away with the name of that game in this game?
Oh, sorry, did I say Tetris? Of course I meant detritus.
Wow, how did you become friends?
Coming soon. What?
There's another sentence there.
I traveled to an abandoned island before.
No. Above coming soon.
Oh. I'm sure you're dying to know. Coming soon! I traveled to an abandoned island before. It was very close to the equator and super hot. To the natives who weren't familiar with modern civilization, I, Seven the Great, spread the great world of spread the great world of Nintendo. When I had forgotten about this great deed, I came across an article out online about the Tetris World Champion, B.U.T. The champion turned out to be the chief's son I met back in the island, which means, of course, the culture that I spread gave birth to a champion. A champion was born where Seven has laid his foot. That is my great secret. But, guess it's not a secret anymore.
So how does that make you two friends?
Even a slight encounter means friendship, probably. We're all friends on this Earth. Probably. Let's invite the Tetris Champion Authority! He might be happy to see me.
Alright, I don't fully support it, but sure.
Yay! Good news! Just tell him he can't bring any of his stone hammers to the party. He might attack me with it. Oh!
Why would he attack you?
I have to get back to work and return to chaos. My boss is calling me.
It's fun talking to you. Bye.
I had fun too. Lol. Laters. Laters.
Tetris World Champ? Oh, hey, Kage.
Just what does Seven do in his free time?
No one knows that. I don't think anyone can be as unpredictable as Seven is. It is very like him, though. Seeing that he's worried about the champion attacking him, I'm sure he did something bad in the island.
That's Seven. I'm sure he did.
Right? Suspicious. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen anyone be friendly with Seven. other than the RFA members. Ah! Oops. Maybe I was too honest. But I still think he's likable. In his own way. Kind of like Yosuke. It's just that his charm isn't easy to understand. So, about Zen. I think it's a good idea that you go visit him. Because Zen becomes really nice when he talks to you. I'm sure that if you go, Zen will cheer up a bit. Of course, if it's not too awkward for you two to suddenly meet, I don't need to go with you. But to be honest, I'm really curious of what you look like too, so I want to tag along. But I'm sure Zen wants to see you alone.
I can help Zen. I'd like to go.
You'd be able to go if you know where he is. But you guys have never met each other. And you don't even know the address, so that's the problem. Oh, right! Since Seven invited a friend in the game industry, I just thought of another group. The Independent Games Association! Lol! Do you know what independent games are?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to tell you anyway, because I have a smart. It means amateur games, but it also means games that aren't distributed by large corporations. All the games are really unique because they're not controlled by corporations. I did a good job researching, didn't I? Why don't we invite them to the party?
Let's do that.
Yay! I really wanted to meet the creators. Please convince them so that they show up to the party. I have to go now to do my assignments. Bye! No, we'll be doing that. I'm gonna go silently alone. Another day to gather up my courage and fight.
Don't game too much.
If I can. Let me get going. Poof!
Oh, my face hurts.
Why does your face hurt?
Because I have to keep my smile like this to voice you some.
I don't know what this is because I can't see you. Zen is calling.
Oh,
Hello? I think I'm deaf now.
Hey, I'm at the convenience store right now.
Are you wearing
I got really thirsty, so I opened up the fridge to find no water. What?
You don't. They don't drink tap water in Korea.
Okay. Don't they have,
A
like,
lot.
filters?
I don't know. It might be the fact that he's never bought one. I don't know. I know a lot of like Asian countries, they don't drink the tap water.
I was so caught up with practicing. I've been so caught up with practicing these days, I forgot to buy groceries. Well, I usually only get water and beer, but still. How do you live on water and beer?
That is so gross. Water and beer. What about proper food?
Oops, slipped out. Well, sometimes I eat too. Don't worry, it's just that I don't eat at home a lot. Even if I get something, they get moldy pretty fast. For real, I'm not an alcoholic or something, so don't worry, okay?
I don't believe you.
Anyways, what I wanted to say is, I don't want you to skip your meals. Buy your groceries in advance so you always have food on hand. And get other things in advance too.
Whoa, boy.
Like medicine, ramen, instant rice, for example. What if there's an emergency? Condoms, for example. What if there's an emergency?
In what emergency would I need condoms?
Um,
Don't answer that.
oh, I was trying.
Reed, you're lying!
And I can't just force you to do it while not doing it myself, so I'll try too. Let's... Move your hips, goddammit.
Whoa! Whoa!
Let's eat healthy together, alright? But, it'd be nice if we could just live together. If you stay at my place, I'd always keep the fridge full. It'd be very different from my current lifestyle. Just tell me what you want to eat, or what you like, and I'll try making it too. I don't know if I'll be good at it, though. Oh, but no pressure. It's just my imagination. It's true that I want to see you, but I don't want to ever pressure you. Sorry, all I've been thinking about these days is either you or acting. I can't control myself. I can't hear you.
I think of you, Susan!
Really? I want to see you so bad. I want all my dreams to come true. Especially the ones where you're...
Ahem.
Thanks, take care.
You must have left the store. Watch yourself as you go home.
Okay, don't worry, I won't trip over. Okay, I have to be on my way now, so I should hang up. I'm using my crutches, so it's hard to talk on the phone while walking. Make sure to eat, stay hydrated, and think about me. See you. Kage! You sung! And 7. Both want you to come visit me. What do you think?
I'd like to go.
That just made my heart jump! Oh! A selfie just for you.
How did you get the heart in the selfie?
I'm just that sexy.
Stop using Snapchat.
I want to see you so bad. Oh, it's Jaehee.
Hello, Zen. And hello, Kage. Hi, Jaehee. You were talking about the visit.
Yeah. If someone comes to visit me, I want it to be... If someone were to come visit me, I'd want it to be just Kage. I don't need you, son.
I strongly recommend that you reconsider.
Since my ankle's like this, it's hard to get outside. And I can't even practice dancing, so it's boring at home. I really want Kage to come.
I'd really like to go, but since I'm staying at a secret place, things aren't that easy.
Yeah, since I don't know where you are. Besides, we haven't actually seen each other yet, so it's a bit uncomfortable to come see me, right?
It does make me a little nervous.
I understand.
I think another member should go visit you. Yusung or Luciel.
7?!
How could you recommend 7?
Exactly!
I mean, not Luciel, Yusung.
Nah, I don't need that boy. It's gross having a guy come to my house. I only suggested that Kage come because I want to see her. And I have a lot of time to kill.
Nonetheless, if you still feel depressed on your own, it might help for a friend you've known for a long time to be with you. I haven't known Zen for long, but I think I care about him as much as the others do, or even more.
Kage, your words never fail to make me happy.
You must care for Zen sincerely.
It's very depressing that I have to give up my new role. But when I talk with you here, I get so much positive energy. So just thinking about you coming to visit makes me feel good.
Thank you.
Bishy
But I-
Sparkle.
But I sincerely think that that is not a good idea.
Right, because of my job.
To explain once more, the fans already know the address to your house. Don't you receive your fan letters there?
Yeah. But no one actually comes to my house. Everyone's polite.
I mean, I can go?
Yeah, that's what I think.
If someone witnesses Kage entering your house, you will have to provide some sort of excuse, since a lot of fans like you because you were single.
If that happens, can't I just say that we're friends?
It would be nice if it were that easy. But even if she's a friend, she will be the target of jealousy.
You think?
Yes, of course. Also, it hasn't even been a week since you first met Kage. Considering how she appeared in our chat room, I think it's safe to take some time to get to know her. What do you mean?
How she appeared?
She gained access to our messenger through a hacker. And isn't she currently in Rika's apartment where no one has access to?
That's true, but...
Jaehee, you don't think I'm dangerous, do you?
No way. I don't think you have to doubt her, since V said okay.
To be honest, it was a surprise that she suddenly joined RFA. And I think in order to know what kind of person she is, we need more time.
So that's what you think.
If I dare to give you a small piece of advice, I think it's best if you go forward with the relationship after the party. In other words, after we all actually meet her in person. If that's what's best for Zen, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for being so understanding.
I wonder if there's a need to be that cautious. Looking at all the messages Kage has sent to us until now, I'm sure that she is a kind and generous person who totally has the hots for me.
Please excuse me, but the one who is kind and generous is Kage in this messenger. Anyone can fool others with words. You have to meet a person face to face to know.
I guess I'll have to see her then.
Zen, what I mean is, having doubt is a natural process in earning full trust. I wish you would be more careful in making decisions rather than rushing to meet her.
I know that Kage is not someone we should be worried about. I can feel it. At least to me, she's completely trustworthy. Shouldn't we stop being selfish and not doubt her, and think about how flustered Kage is to suddenly join our organization like this?
I understand your position, Jaehee. Thank you for saying that.
Kage, you are a good person. I know it. I can feel it with my heart. For real.
I'm not sure. It is quite difficult to understand why you trust Kage so easily, Zen.
Well, I can't understand why you are so skeptical. Why you are so... my throat. Why you are so skeptical of Kage, Jaehee.
Aside from all of your feelings towards Kage, please do not forget the responsibility you have.
responsibility?
Yes. I'm certain that some of the audience members who watch you are expecting you to maintain your dignity as a public figure. Jae-hee, you're not wrong, but I think it should be it should be up to Zen to decide what dignity means for himself, not the fans. That's
I think Kage is right. If there's a certain public image I have to maintain as an actor, I think it's for me to decide what that image should be.
why aren't you taking the safe road? The safest choice is to show the fans only what they want.
If you think about it, it's not safe to just live in hiding. Also, I feel much more guilty about not being able to do the rehearsal than my feelings toward Kage, girlfriend, or scandals, things like that. I don't care if I get involved in a scandal if it's what I want. That's just who I am. But not being able to get a role, that's sad. It's so sad that I can't help but reach for my cigs and not eat anything. I keep having all these negative thoughts.
Then don't have such thoughts. You're just going through a rough patch right now.
Thanks for saying that.
Instantly better.
I'd have been more devastated if you weren't here, Kage. But since you were here, I'm only slightly devastated.
I see that this is really difficult for you. It is such a shame that you have no choice but to miss rehearsals.
To be honest,
No motorcycle.
I haven't even told the director that I got injured.
No.
I'm so depressed. That's why I want to meet Kage. I would feel much better.
But shouldn't you tell the director first?
I just can't stand the thought of this role going to someone else.
But isn't it best for everyone to tell the... But isn't it best for everyone for you to... What? Blah, blah, blah. But wouldn't it be best for everyone to tell them sooner rather than later?
Yeah. God.
Cheer up. Your chance will come again.
Yeah. Thanks for worrying, Jae-hee. I can't help that you think differently, but I'm always grateful that you care a lot for me.
Of course. Please just consider what I've said. I'm sure she means well too. You just have different perceptions. Kage is right.
Thanks, Kage. You too, Jae-hee. Shing! I should cheer up. I should get some rest now.
Stop. And just think positive thoughts. Cheer up.
Okay, I will. I'll get going.
Please get better soon. I only wish for Zen to succeed further. I apologize if I seem to hope for anything more. I still have work to do, so I must get back. Good luck on your work. Thank you for carrying me outside. Thank you for the kind words. I'll get going. You are so jealous. Even if I can't say it en route, you are so jealous. Is Juman. Why that song?
It's because Sephiroth.
Okay. Hello?
What did you think I was playing?
It sounded like the Go beat, the Baumgarten theme.
No, that was the world map theme from 7.
Oh. You know how long it's been since we've played 7?
It is I. Are you available for a talk? It won't be long.
Hi.
First of all, allow me to be cliché. How was your day?
What about you, Juman?
My day was no different from usual. If you plan very well, you can counter sudden surprises without much trouble.
Sounds boring.
I wish Zen would simply take my advice.
Yeah, well, you're the one that goaded him into working out too long and too hard.
Let me tell you why I called. I thought of something while returning home.
Did you figure out that you're gay?
I think you should visit Zen. If you have the slightest desire to go, I mean. I do not need you to be dying to see him. If you have an inkling of desire to see him, that is more than enough.
Are you gonna have me try to convince him to be the model for your stupid cat food line?
If that is the case, I have a suggestion to make to you.
I don't think Jaehee wants him to go.
No need to worry about that. She claims it is nothing more than a fan's care.
Yeah, but if she turns out to be a young Dede, she'll stab me at the party.
I'm sorry, a what?
I don't know what the Korean word is! You guys watch anime, you should know what it means.
It's not strange for fans to try to protect their stars, so you don't need to think mind so you don't need to think mind it too much.
Think mind it.
Anyhow, so you do wish to go.
Yes.
Now that I know how you feel, that is all I have got to say. Oh, let me ask you one more question before I hang up. Are you the type who is compromised by materials? Or do you stay loyal to your faith? Looking at Zen just made me think of that question. I know Zen will never answer me, but I know you would.
I don't let money make me compromise, but I can't ignore it either.
You're right. People
Just a
have...
really weird answer. But the other one was like, if it's for the money, I'll do anything you want me to.
You're right. People have two contradictory attitudes towards money. They can't live without it, but they don't think it's clean either.
Think about all the people that have touched it.
Can't hear you.
I'm just being. Just ignore me.
It's important to find a balance within that contradiction. I hope Zen realizes this too. Anyhow, I will be in touch again. Elizabeth III is waiting for me to get home. I don't want anything to interrupt my peaceful quality time with her.
Okay.
I hope you have a good evening. Now, excuse me.
Bye, Cat Mom.
Meow. I see you're the center of attention, Kage.
Hi, June.
Good evening. The chat room's busy with talks of Zen. But I am quite tired of Assistant Kang acting all sensitive about your relationship with that boy. I wish she'd focus on her work more. She went home as soon as the meeting ended without sending me a report. And all she was doing was chatting with Zen.
I'm sure Jaehee's just worried about Zen's career.
I suppose. If Zen's reputation is damaged, he might not be able to star in the musicals Assistant Kang likes. But she might have gone overboard about being so suspicious about you. Personally, I have no plans to doubt you like Assistant Kang when V has deemed you safe. But I suppose it's true that sometimes you must not let down your guards until the very end. So I hope you don't hate her for being so uptight.
I don't hate her.
Then I'm glad. Since we're talking about trust, the only things that I deem reliable are cats, cash, and that's pretty much it. Also, I never thought I'd say this since I do not like my father, but I also trust family.
That's a good way to put it.
Thank you for thinking so. Since my company is a family business, there's no point in my work if I don't trust my family.
Zen said he doesn't talk to his family. I feel so bad.
I don't care too much about his family history, but he grew up on his own since middle school, so I'm sure his story is complicated. Now that he's an adult, I suggest he try to repair his relationship with them.
You're right. I feel like Zen has a lot of hurt regarding his family. So I'm careful I'd be careful about saying that to him.
Family is family, whether you like it or not. Running away all the time is a foolish decision, now that he is an adult. Shouldn't he stop running away and compromise a bit? To build a relationship where he can ask for help when he's sick? I may seem nosy, but I'm saying this in his best interests for once.
Maybe you just like Zen.
I never said that I don't like him, but since he doesn't have his new role to work on, it might be a good idea for him to reconsider the cat food commercial I offered before. Why don't you try convincing him?
He said he's allergic.
I can prepare tissues during the shoot. I have to go home now. I hope Zen gets better soon, so we can talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to take photos of Elizabeth III walking, but the camera keeps shaking. Also, she seems to be putting on weight these days. Hope that Zen gets better. And we can start talking about Elizabeth III. Then I'll get going.
Hey, Kage! Hey, Kage!
Hey, lucky number.
Lucky number!
Who said you could call me that?
It sounds so stupid!
Don't ever call me that. Ever. The way I see it, Zen totally has feelings for you, Kage.
Me too. I think so too.
What do you think, Kage?
I quite like Zen too.
Oh. 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 So exciting.
I'm actually on the fence about it.
They've only known each other for like a couple of days. And they seem so close.
That's true. You two do seem to get along really well. To be honest, after I read that Jaehee's still suspicious of you,
Yeah.
I was a bit shocked.
I understand why she feels that way.
You're really nice, Kage.
If we think about Jaehee's personality, she might have... She might have what?
Don't know.
Reasons? She's pretty cautious about things.
But still, I never even thought to suspect you. Wasn't that the case for you too, Seven?
According to the information I collected, there's nothing strange about Kage, so I had nothing to be suspicious about.
If you were someone dangerous, Seven would have done something a long time ago.
I am innocent, sir.
Of course!
I know that, ma'am.
But Juman, he always complains about his father. But he can still tell you to trust family?
Yeah. I guess corporate heirs are made of different material.
I don't really understand you.
To be honest, I was pretty surprised to hear that Juman trusts his family when he seems to hate his dad so much.
No, Kayla, stop. No. No. Give me the toy.
What the f...
Alright. Kayla has a squeaky toy.
We also missed a whole bunch of conversation.
I'm sorry, I can scroll up!
He's just not a normal person.
Not normal? Oh! That suddenly reminds me!
Yeah?
My rice bowl was too small, so I needed a bigger one. And I saw one shaped just like a whale on the internet. Do you think this is appropriate for my age? This bowl?
Why are we talking about bowls now? Weren't we just talking about Zen and Juman?
Oh, you were talking about spoons. I suddenly remembered.
When did I was talking about silver spoon, as in the silver spoon our corporate heir was figuratively born with.
So I can't talk about bowls here?
Kayla's now looking at me all sad. Because I took her toy away. Please, Mommy, give it back. I'll be good. The bowl's so cute, though.
I know, right? But I turn 22 next year. Can a grown man use a bowl like that?
Text your friend about things like that.
What's wrong with talking about it here?
This is the sacred chat room of RFA.
I should text Zen.
That is mine. Don't text him.
True.
Fine. I won't ask anyone.
Nope. Under 7.
7? Not you too. Fine. I won't ask anyone.
So cute.
Anyway, to go back to Zen, he doesn't get along with his family, right? Since he didn't become independent under his parents' permission, he just ran away and stopped talking to him.
I think he almost thinks he has no family.
I've never seen him even talk about his family.
Yeah.
And to think of it, I don't think you've talked about your family either, Seven.
I was born on the main board. Oh.
I was born on a motherboard. From a...
I have a twin CPU.
This is the worst engineering joke of all time.
If I think about it, I feel like my family is the most normal.
How normal.
Dad works for the government. Mom's a housewife. Sis wants to be a teacher.
Game addict you, son.
Yeah!
So normal.
Everyone except me is really diligent in my family. How about you, Seven? I want to know about more. I want to know more about your family. Well,
To be honest, my situation is pretty similar with Zen's.
You're lying.
no way. You ran away from home too?
Yeah.
How did I not know this?
I didn't tell anyone.
Do you have any siblings?
I had a brother.
If you're in a similar situation with Zen, you don't get along with your family either?
I just don't talk to them.
Why?
Because I ran away.
You must have a complicated reason.
Complicated. It is complicated. On the outside, though, it's pretty simple. But I feel complicated.
What do you mean? So you don't talk to them now?
Nope.
And you don't have any plans to talk to them?
Nope.
You have a job and you make a decent living.
It's not easy. Things are complicated. And there are some things I can't reveal because of my job.
Oh,
Maybe your family really is the most normal, Lisa.
maybe. Although I think Jaehee's family is pretty normal too.
Let's stop talking about me.
Okay. But still, there are 2 runaways in the RFA. Zen and now 7.
If Zen can still return to his family, if he can, I think he should go back.
What if they don't take him back in?
Then the worst comes true.
Wow, I never thought you'd say that, 7. I think that you can return to your family no matter what happens. Of course, I grew up in a good household with loving parents, so I never even considered running away. So maybe I think this way because I can't understand how Zen or 7 feel. I'm sure that Zen went through something I can't even imagine that made him run away.
No need to understand. Everyone's lives are different.
But I never knew that even you didn't see your family. Not a lot of people get along with their family in the RFA.
It's not that I don't get along. But why are we talking about me again?
Let's stop talking about this. It's a sensitive issue.
Yeah. I want Zen to be happy. But I don't want to talk about my family. Lol.
7.
I can find happiness on my own. And they will be happy. That's what I want to think.
Won't everyone be more happy if you return?
I wish it were that easy. Let's stop talking about my complicated family. Aren't you two going to bed? It's late.
Oh, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, go to sleep.
I have decided to leak a wall!
Oh my god.
I'm teaming up with others today. We have a whole schedule planned out.
Make sure you win.
I will.
Yeah, have fun.
Okay, I hope Zen cheers up. Don't stay up too late, Kage. I'll get going.
Yep. Things suddenly got weird because of all this family talk.
You were only thinking of that.
Yeah.
I don't know about his family all that much, but unlike me, if he could go back to his family, he should.
Thank you for that.
I'm only doing what I should as a member of the RFA. I feel like everything will be okay, since you're so warm. Towards Zen. I should get going too. Feel weird talking about myself.
Don't worry and rest up.
Yep. I'll rest with 0 worries in mind. 0 and 1 worries. I'll get going.
That is the end of day 6.
Oh.
And now we get into the part where there is a lot of visual novel mode.
Oh god.
And it picks up towards the end. Psst, Zen.
Hey, Kage. Hello, hello. I feel better seeing you this late.
Hey, Zen.
Sparkle,
You're here.
you know, why are Seven, Yusung, and even Jumin suddenly talking about their families?
I'm sure it's because they're worried about you.
Really? I'm thankful if that's the case. But I hope they don't think I'm pathetic.
Of course no one thinks you're pathetic. Everyone, including me, is very worried for you.
That's good to hear.
Why are you up this late, Zen? You always rehearse late into the night. But shouldn't you be resting right now?
Oh, since I can't move my body, I have so much energy right now. So I can't sleep.
You have to exercise to sleep.
Right? I want to exercise so bad.
You have to get better soon.
So, I'm practicing the lines and songs for the role.
Zen, are you still holding on to it?
No. I know that I have to let it go. But I just can't hold back anymore. But I just felt like going crazy with that. I just felt like I was going crazy without practicing something. Even if I can't do it.
I saw that pop up for Sing It, and I'm pretty sure that said that Kira invited me to sing Junes ad-libbing store. I'm gonna have to check that out after the stream.
Nothing bad will come out of practicing.
That is true, but
But the more I practice, the more I really want to do it. This role,
Zen,
I really can't stand losing the chance to act. I thought that this time I'd get a lot of sponsors. And everyone would have the chance to act freely without worrying about the money. It's such a shame. Seriously.
I feel so bad seeing you go through such a hard time.
I feel like I'm just worrying everyone. I'm so sorry. The more I can't move my body, the more free time I have. And the more I think about how I failed.
Don't think like that, Zen. You can get better soon and get a better role.
Thanks. Thanks for trying to encourage me. I'll try to cheer up. If I could, I wish I could bring you here and talk with you.
Instead of Kage, why don't you take this opportunity to reconnect with your family? I don't think that's a bad idea. If you genuinely care for Zen as well, Kage, I hope you emphasize the importance of family as well.
What is up with everyone?
I I agree with what Mr. Han said before. You can always trust family. Even if it's awkward now, I think it is something you must go through at one point. Especially when you are having a difficult time. You can rely on your family without expecting anything in return. Of course, it's for you to decide, sir. But it would be nice if you could return to your family like Seven said.
Return to my family? I never expected Seven to say that. If that's what you think too, I'll think about it. Although it might be difficult to consider it now.
Zen, although it may seem as if everyone is intruding into your personal life, we have known each other for a couple years now. So you're not a stranger. Everyone is simply worried.
This all started because Jumin brought up the whole family thing. Seriously. Why does that jerk always pretend to know what's best for me, but still say all the things that I hate? Ah!
You never know. Could have just been worried for you.
Do you really think so?
I do. Mr. Han may be worried. Maybe. Just maybe.
Ah! 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 All right. Still, I can't help but hate him. If he hadn't provoked me, I wouldn't have strained myself during practice and hurt my ankle.
You shouldn't have cared so much about what Jimin said.
I guess. It's my fault for overworking my body, for letting Jumin interfere. Anyways, I don't want to talk about my family anymore today. Let's stop, okay?
It's a sensitive issue, so I'll respect your opinion.
Thank you.
I also have no intention to drag this topic on if you do not prefer.
Thank you. God, I feel like things are only getting worse. I hurt my leg and have to give up the new role, and all this talk about family is making me feel strange.
Alright, please don't beat yourself up about this.
I should just practice a bit more and go to sleep. It's getting late. Don't stay up too late, Kage.
Please feel better. I really wish I could go.
Thank you for saying that. Let's think about it more when the sun comes up.
Do you really plan to go?
You can't help but want to go meet the person you like.
I will get going now. Although it would be nice if I could go visit.
You, Jaehee?
Yes, but I have too much work. Thanks for thinking of him, though. Oh. Of course, I only did what I had to.
Thank you. You both. I don't like the sound of that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you both. All right, then I'll get going, Kage.
I should go too. Jaehee, you finish work and get to bed early. Thank you. You're very kind.
Kage's that kind of person.
Good night to you too, Kage. Bye.
Kage, good night. Let's talk in the morning.
It's 10 years ago. Who does he get that? Yeah. Who does he get such good looks from? Every time I take him out, people keep talking to me, and I can't do a thing.
Then take me instead of Hyun. I don't think he likes going outside. I think he doesn't like people trying to touch him.
That was very appropriate. You come home late from school. I'm worried that he doesn't like going to kindergarten. He
Wait,
says
we're
to
in
me-
kindergarten?
Yeah, the brother's like in junior high, I think.
Oh, okay.
He says all the other kids bother him.
I'm sure they do.
He's 7 and in kindergarten?
Oh, okay. The ages in this game are a little weird because in Korea, you know how in the US when you're considered one only when you've been alive for a year.
Uh-huh.
In Korea, when you're born,
In
you're
Korea,
1 year
you start
old.
at 1?
Yeah, in Korea, when you're born, you're 1 year old.
Okay. Interesting.
So the ages can be a little skewed in some of the conversations.
I wonder if everyone's still of legal age.
I know Yusung is technically turning 21.
I'm sure they do. Ever since he turned 7, he's been losing his baby fat and getting more handsome by the day. Why do we look so different? And he has such a pretty voice.
Actually, no, Yusung would be turning 23. He said he was turning 22. Who knows? But I'm worried that he'll be too good looking.
Why? It's nice to have a handsome son.
People tend to be nicer to those with good looks, and they end up becoming really naive. If he says he wants to become a singer or something ridiculous like that, it'll be troublesome.
Don't worry about that now.
Look at your cousin. He started playing in a band or something in high school and started smoking and seeing girls. A student has to study, not anything else.
Yoon's doing well in kindergarten, so I'm sure he's a smart kid. He'll be fine.
Of course, he has to do well. 2 teachers are raising him. You can do well as you're doing right now and go to law school. And you can become a doctor, lawyer, or maybe a professor. We only have successful people in our family. Even if Hume does well in kindergarten, it's important that he gets into a good middle school and high school.
God, what kind of person do you have to be to raise a family like that?
We're not raising our children like that.
Oh! Hey, Kage! Glasses!
Deep into the night, I stay awake, staring into the dark abyss of Zen's eyes.
The fuck? Did you get DVDs of Zen from Jae-hee? I have a horrendous photo that can ruin Zen's beautiful reputation in a second.
Zen will stay beautiful no matter what.
I hope so. Zen doesn't know this exists. But I have a really funny picture of him from the last party. I'll give you a sneak peek next time. So Zen drew the final line on talking about his family again. I do think family is a sensitive issue, since all families are different. Some families can be the best pillars and nest. Okay? Some families can be the best pillars and nest, but some can be the worst weaknesses.
You're right.
Of course I'm right. Korean soap opera dramas would never have succeeded if families didn't act as the double-edged sword. Glasses.
But okay.
Yes?
No.
Yes.
I hate that saying, double-edged sword.
Oh. Why's that?
Would it be a sword if it only has one edge?
The
The edge doesn't have to be sharp, but the other side is still an edge.
That's not what the word edge means in that context.
Next time they should say double-bladed.
But
It's still an edge.
a double-bladed sword is different from a double-edged sword.
Semantics.
A double-bladed sword is like Darth Maul's lightsaber. A double-edged sword is like a claymore. A single-edged sword is like a katana. Or a saber.
I just don't like that saying.
Wow. I just said something really shitty. I really think that it's a shame Zen got hurt and lost his new role. But he shouldn't be so depressed and start looking for what makes him happy.
I think he'll be happy if I go with him.
Yeah, I think he will. Since he seems to have feelings for you. Men are such simple creatures. But since you can't go right this instant, we should think of some other way to cheer him up. Since he won't be going up on stage for a while, instead, why doesn't Zen try pigging out? Why doesn't Zen try taking this opportunity to pig out? Fried chicken, fried chicken, barbecue ribs, burgers, go!
Oh, what if Zen gets fat? Because I am that superficial.
He can... he can just lose weight. Eating is one of the biggest pleasures we can feel. Sorry, got distracted. And besides, humans get bigger and smaller all the time. I don't know what he means exactly, but that's what Lama said.
Mama.
That's what
You'll get
Llama. Huh?
You'll get it in a second.
That's what Llama said.
Who in the world is Llama?
Llama! Here's a llama, there's a llama, and another little llama. Fuzzy llama, funny llama, llama, duck. Llama, cheesecake, llama, tablet, brick, potato,
Hey.
llama, mushroom,
Hey.
llama, duck.
Hana!
The one who wrote water flows from top to bottom? FYI, I'm eating fish-shaped buns right now.
Taiyaki!
Taiyaki, not takoyaki.
Taiyaki!
Taiyaki.
Stop yelling at him. I was trying to get his attention. Don't yell at him. You yell, Hana, I'll have to smack you. Good night, Mom. She can only hear my side of this. Hello, Katrine Valentine. I don't know who you are, but hi, welcome to the show. I'm going to assume you're from the Love Nikki group. My obsession. Taiyaki!
Taiyaki.
Not much, how are you?
If I think that all the fish family is inside this one bag, eating them all at once would be the right thing to do.
It's so fucked up, Seven!
Well, you know what I mean by fish family, right? Family is in taxonomy.
I am using BlueStacks.
All to my...
It's the only one I could get to work on this computer. Of all, like, the Android and I don't want to call them emulators, but that's pretty much what they are.
All to my stomach, like one big happy Genera.
So cruel.
Glasses. I'm gonna finish my goldfish-shaped bread and get some sleep. When are you going to bed, Kage?
I still can't sleep yet. Good night.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got more thinking about Zen to do before you can fall asleep. With your head and with your hands.
Hey!
Don't... You gonna stay up more? You are superhuman. Don't strain yourself, though. I'll get going then and leave you to it.
Fuck you, Seven!
Why is Taiyaki goldfish-shaped?
I don't know. It's just fish shapes.
8:56 p.m. It's very, very bright outside for that late in the evening.
It's the time on my computer, babe.
Oh.
Not the time that the game scene is actually happening.
Oh.
Happening.
Hello? Hi, Director. I'm sorry for happing so late at night.
Fuck you. No, because you got to remember that this is in my history rather than actually playing the Though technically, if I spent like all of my hourglasses, we could go through the whole thing. But I don't have that kind of money. I've already put $25 into this game.
I have something I need to tell you about the new production. What? You had a meeting with Echo Girl today? About that. God. Wait, I might not make it. I'm not well right now. God, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. So, I'm guessing it's impossible to push back the rehearsals? Oh, I knew it wouldn't be possible. What? Echo Girl said what? Wait, just listen to me. That's not what's important right now. You might have to give the role to someone else. I'm not well. No, it's not a serious injury. I can still practice my lines and the musical numbers. Kage, good morning. I haven't had breakfast yet, but I'm sure you did.
I did. You should eat properly, too.
Good girl. Sparkle. I didn't really feel like eating, so I was planning to skip breakfast. But since you had some, I should eat, so I can get a compliment from you. 7 should stop eating junk food. Aha! I don't think I've ever seen him eat a proper meal. He always seems to eat crackers. Those honey Buddha chips or something. That's all he ever eats. At least Yu-sung cooks his own meals, no matter how horrible they are.
What? Honey Buddha chips? How did he find them? They're so hard to get.
This is a funny story. Apparently 7 helped catch a gang that was smuggling those rare chips. I have no idea why everyone's going crazy over a potato chip, but it gets better. He apparently got paid with those chips.
I want to try them. Get some for me, then.
You like the honey Buddha chips? You weren't involved in the smuggling ring, were you?
No.
I can get one for you. I'll do whatever I can to get one. Sparkle. Oh, right. I
Talked on the phone with the director.
I told him that I wouldn't be able to make the rehearsals. But I couldn't finish telling him the whole story. So I just told him I'm not well.
Sam.
God. So he just told me to get my shit together. And get better soon so that I can prepare for the rehearsals. I feel so bad about lying to him. No, I can't believe that I lied to him.
I know it's hard, but you know that you always have to tell the truth.
Thanks for telling me that. Why did I do that? I should call the director right now and tell him the truth. Kage, I have no choice but to give up the role, right?
Get another opportunity. Everyone thinks so. Have faith in yourself.
Okay. I'd like to be that positive, for real. I know that I feel like the world is trying to tell me that a theater actor who just looks good doesn't deserve the opportunity to go up on stage with a TV star. I can't help but getting depressed, have negative thoughts.
Don't look at yourself by thinking that.
Okay, I won't. Thank you. I mean it. But I always wondered. I am good looking, but I'm still an actor. Every time my looks are talked about, before my acting, will my looks always get more attention than my acting?
Have confidence. Don't think like that.
I'll try. Thank you, Kage. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to stand all this, Sparkle. There's really something about you. I should call the director again. But first, I'm depressed. I should just go get some goldfish-shaped taiyaki. I saw a truck selling them 3 minutes away from my house.
Get back safe.
They have taiyaki trucks in Japan? Korea?
Apparently.
Okay. I'll be back.
Maybe they don't just sell taiyaki. Maybe it's a Japanese food truck.
Oh, like we have taco trucks.
Yeah.
Except not these days, I guess.
Oh god. I know where this is going.
Mr. Kim.
He's just the taiyaki guy.
Oh.
Kids, but we're coming at you. God damn it, Izumi. This is all your fault.
10 for 2.
Huh? I only have $1. Can't you just give me 5?
Alright, you look pretty handsome, boy. What kind of work do you do?
I'm an actor, but I hurt my ankle today, so I can't even do that. Oh well.
No wonder you look so handsome, Mr. A. All you have to do is get better then. Here, I put in 1 more.
Oh, thank you. They look so good.
Next time, make sure to get 10.
Okay, huh? Did someone park in front of my house?
Isn't that a limo? Why, is the mayor here or something?
Who is it?
Oh,
Ka-chunk.
I don't want to voice her. I don't want to voice her.
Is this Echo Girl?
Yeah. Ooh.
So what's wrong with her?
I don't want to give it away. I just know that I don't like her. Oh my god! Are you sure we're at the right place? My Zen would never live in a place like this.
My Zen?
Now you understand.
Me?
What's it? That's her! Echo Girl, the girl who sang Free Friday! I should get an autograph.
Oh, it's Zen! I didn't know you'd be waiting. Did someone call you? You look so handsome in person. I hate her so much. I hate her so much.
Echo Girl?
The worst part is she looks like the MC. The only difference is you can see her eyes. Hello, I'm Echo Girl. I'm sure you know me. What's that? Oh, goldfish-shaped bread. You're so cute. I didn't know you like goldfish-shaped bread.
Echo Girl, sweetie, here's some bread. You can take them all. And can I please get an autograph?
I don't eat things that make me fat, so sorry.
Hello? I thought you were going to the office today.
I was going to, but I heard that you're not well and decided to come myself. But what happened to your ankle?
I was about to tell the director that I have to pass this role because of my ankle.
What?
I injured my ankle. Pathetic, isn't it?
Never.
What?
I want to act with you. My manager kept bothering me about doing another more famous production, but I insisted that I wanted to act with you. We'd be amazing as a couple.
Oh. Ha ha.
When did you get hurt? When will you get better? If my manager finds out, she'll try to replace you in a second. What do we do?
So, Echo Girl, you're a fan of mine?
Of course I am.
Echo Girl, you're that boy's fan, and not the other way around?
Mister, I smell the bread burning.
Oh, right.
I replayed jalapeno topping was quite spicy more than 10 times. I know the lines by heart. Do you want me to say some of them?
No, that's fine. Echo Girl, nice to meet you. I'm honored that you appreciate my performances.
It's my dream to go to the RFA party. The last time it was held, I was still in college. Now that I'm pretty famous, can't you invite me? A lot of big people show up there.
How do you know about the RFA party?
Well, anyone who's anyone knows about the super private party. My dad was invited once. Juman, Zen, and that famous photographer. I know all the members. I texted Juman asking him to invite me, but he ignored it.
So you know him as well.
Yeah, I once modeled for CNR's branch company. I even have his business card. I was the model for the heart-shaped vitamin pills. Juman's good looking too, but you're a god in real life.
That is true.
But first, what's important is that we go on stage together. What are you going to do about your ankle?
I know. I'm sorry, but I think you'll have to give up acting with me for the production. I was just about to tell the director.
No, that can never happen. Nope, don't tell anyone.
What can I do? I'd love to do it, but my ankle's like this. I'm sorry for making you come all this way.
How long do you need to have it on the cast?
Usually around 2 weeks.
It won't take that long. You recover almost as fast as lizards do.
How do you know that?
Everyone in the fan club knows already. Even if you get injured, you're out and about in 2 to 3 days.
You're right, but there's only 3 days left until rehearsal. Even if I get off today or tomorrow, I still don't have enough time. I can't make it to rehearsals anyways. Don't waste your time on me and find someone new as soon as possible so you can start rehearsing.
No one can play the lead like you.
What?
I'll take care of things so you never miss the rehearsal. I can just tell my dad. So just practice your lines or something. That was all I was doing anyways.
I can't let my injury get in the way of the production. There are a lot of actors that are better than me, so I can refer some of them. I'd love to play the part, but I don't want to earn the role through inappropriate means.
I know that you have great work ethics, but don't be so uptight.
It's not about work ethic.
Stop. I'm the one who planned out your new role. Why don't we go inside and talk? I'm wearing heels.
My house?
I have to leave soon anyways. I have so much to talk about with you. Come this way. I fucking hate her. I really do. Like, I can't stand her. Hello?
It's me.
It said it's me. Can we talk? Also, that's my favorite Disney movie.
You let that go on for quite a while.
That's my favorite Disney movie.
It's me. Can we talk? You know, I went to get some fish-shaped taiyaki earlier, and something strange happened. I can't tell you the details, but I think that maybe things will go well.
Honestly, I don't think you have to say fish-shaped taiyaki, just for the sheer fact that I think taiyaki is always fish-shaped.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to retranslate it in my mouth halfway through.
Okay.
It did feel really, really strange. But the show is important.
What are you talking
Huh?
about?
Actually, another girl came to my house. I mean, so, how should I put this? Don't take this the wrong way, okay? I'm sorry, I called you to tell you what's new, but I'm all over the place. I'll organize everything about this and tell everyone on the messenger. Let's put this aside for now and talk about something else. We never have enough time to talk about us. What should we talk about, baby? Oh, right. Honey, do you like taiyaki?
Yes.
There's this man nearby my house who sells really good taiyaki. Let's get some together in the future. We can eat together, watch movies together, walk together. Just thinking about it makes me happy. To be honest, whatever we eat or do, if you're there with me, it'll be heaven. What were you doing just now?
Thinking about you.
Oh, I just felt my heart sink. That's not a word that you use to describe that feeling.
Or maybe he feels his heart sinking because he was with Echo Girl.
Fuck. Oh, I just felt my heart sink. Why don't you warn me before you say things like that? I was so flustered I almost fell over again. But I think it'll be a very honorable wound if I get hurt like that. Though right now it's a bit dangerous. Huh? I'm getting a call.
Why is your phone ringing when you're on it?
I think he's making the ring sounds himself. Oh, this is important, so I have to take it. See you at the messenger soon, okay? I'll see you in a bit. So, does this mean she can start seeing other guys now?
I hate her so much.
I want taiyaki too. Hey, Kage.
Hi, you sound.
It's a bit sad hearing what
Okay,
Zen.
Xena.
Huh?
I said, okay, Xena.
What do you want me to do? That's what it said.
It's a bit sad hearing what Zen did. If he can't do the new role, I'm sure he has to tell them he can't do it ASAP. That way it won't get in the way of the production.
I can feel that Zen is having a really difficult time.
Right? I understand that the situation isn't what he hoped for. But I hope he doesn't get too depressed about it. Things happen in life, don't you think?
It's just how life works.
You're right. But I'm jealous that when Zen's having a hard time, he has someone to be by his side. You're supporting him.
Yes. Since I'm cheering for him, he has to get better soon.
He will cheer up soon for sure. I hope. I hope he doesn't doubt his talent, since I really believe that he's talented. I haven't actually seen him perform yet, but he practices and works out every day. He always raves about him, and she is so picky.
Yeah, he always stays humble and puts a lot of effort, so I'm sure he'll succeed. Humble my ass!
I think so too. Of course, he is a narcissist. But aside from that, he always tries hard. I'm still jealous of him, though. At least he knows for sure what he wants to do. I think I'm still struggling to find out. I thought I would find it once enough time had passed, but my life hasn't changed at all the past year and a half. What I fear the most is that nothing will change even as time passes me by.
You son.
I'm sorry for being such a downer, but if you think about it, a year later, Or maybe 3? Or even 5? How different will my life be? How different could it be without someone to give me inspiration to have passion? That makes me feel really depressed. I hope you inspire Zen to have more passion.
I hope I can be that kind of person to Zen.
If you need to find someone else to give you passion for your own life, you're doing it wrong. Find your own passion, and then someone will respond to it and come to you.
Yeah, you're important to him enough already, so I'm sure you will be. Oh, right! This is a bit sudden. But while I was getting all depressed, I looked up a group called College Students with Wrong Majors. You might laugh, but they're actually dead serious. On the outside, they look like your average college students. But because they don't truly know what they truly want, they are all in the search for a new path. Why don't we invite them to the party?
All right, let's think about your future together.
That is not the question I was asking. I'm glad that you approve. You won't regret it. They has a lot of smart. Though they are a bit strange. I'm wondering, is it sad to not be able to do what you want? Or is it sad not to know what you want?
It's more sad not being able to do what you want.
If that's how you think, you must really understand what Zen's going through. I should go to school now. Zen's so blessed to have someone like you by his side.
I'll cheer for you too. I'll cheer for you too, Yusun. Good luck.
Lucky bastard. Thank you! I feel better. Yay! Yay! Then see you soon, kabunk.
I'm very worried about Zen.
I don't like how he's telling everyone in this chat room that he is depressed. Why don't we try changing the subject to something brighter and more positive and more Elizabethan?
Hello, Jaehee. Hello. I think Zen is in such low spirits. To think that he does not deserve to go on stage with someone famous.
I hope he stops spending his time moping in misery and would seriously consider modeling for my cat food line. Let's change the subject to that since we're talking about it. We should talk about any new business rather than about those depressing rehearsals.
Zen has repeatedly said this, but I don't think he will be able to because of his allergy.
I'm skeptical of his professionalism continuing to give me an excuse like that.
I think there is a difference between being professional and not being able to work because of physical conditions. Is it a crime to have an allergy? Exactly.
Yes, it's a crime.
I think you can stop bothering him, Mr. Han.
You don't understand. It is a crime against Elizabeth III. It's not just about the allergy. He doesn't think that modeling for my company is a good opportunity.
But you cannot put the allergy aside. You won't understand since you are not allergic.
Isn't it because Zen isn't professional enough?
The way I see this, he is professional enough, particularly concerning musical theater.
Let me give you an example. I always succeed in producing good results from meetings with women who approach me with different intentions. Although they continue to annoy me with emails or text messages, I coax them as best as I can to make sure the deal goes through.
That's true, but in Zen's case, his body cannot handle the job. I think they are very different.
Do you think my body can handle all those women? It pains me to be with them.
So if Zen's allergic to cats, Juman's allergic to women? No way. That means no way.
What?
If your body cannot handle women, does that mean...
Whatever you are thinking, it's not true.
Right? But ever since I began working under you, I have never seen you with a woman.
That's not true. I deny all those strange rumors. What I mean is that I'm not interested in those women and mean to avoid them.
Juman's asexual. I see. Battery's cat sexual. Why would you want to avoid them? You may deny it, but the truth may be. The truth is.
Oh, quit the nonsense.
Yes.
If Assistant Kang and you saw my father with all those extravagant women at my house, you'd understand. But why am I talking about this? We were discussing how unprofessional Zen is and my cat food line model.
You were.
Anyways, I've already named the cat food line Holistic for Glorious Cats. It means the cat food is holistic in nutrients and for glorious cats. I don't think that's how you spell holistic.
Am I the only one who smells more late work hours for Jaehee? No, you are not the only one.
The model will have to be
I knew it.
like this.
Aren't you sick of cats? I am.
How can you get sick of cats?
I honestly thought you were half joking when you suggested that Zen model for a cat food line. How serious are you about this?
I am always very serious. If Zen becomes the model, it will sell.
That I agree with. But at a time when he's very downcast over losing a new role, I think it is not the right time to suggest another job that is not related to theater.
If that's the case, he might reconsider if he feels better.
I'll feel better if I go see him. That's
not wrong. Assistant Kang,
yes,
do you wish for Zen to cheer up soon?
of course.
Then, I shall send Kage to Zen's house.
What? I'd like to go, but how can I? She's right. How can you send her when you don't even know where she is? The apartment to Rika's... What? The address to Rika's apartment is classified information.
I can have her go to another place at a certain time and send one of my limos there. Rika's apartment is bound to be in this city. Since Rika worked there when she was still with us, it can't be far. Why don't we meet at a famous part?
I think it's supposed to be park.
Yeah. Why don't we meet at a famous park, a landmark, hotel, or someplace like that?
Then I can really meet him.
Yes.
Mr. Han, sending Kage directly to Zack. Please think about his position.
Send driver Kim. In return for letting you meet him, Kage, you have to convince Zen about modeling. Seriously?
I could ask him about it.
If you go yourself and convince him, he might say yes.
Then why don't I go myself and try convincing him?
My schedule does not allow me to lend you to him. And, since Zen wanted to see Kage, it'll be more effective to send her. It's just a short visit. The security guard will tag along, so no one will suspect as much as you worried. Assistant Kang.
Jae-hee, you don't have to worry. Nothing bad will happen. You never know for sure. Mr. Han, can I call you right now? Let's talk through phone.
No. Do as I say. For Elizabeth III. I hope she gets to Zen's house before this evening.
Left. God. I think this is absolutely a bad idea, but I feel quite complicated at the moment. It is difficult for me. It is difficult for me too, that business is only business. I'm being unprofessional here, but I can't help but worry for Zen. Kage, please protect him. Many fans are watching. Don't worry, I won't do anything to harm him. Hearing you say that makes me feel more relieved. Would you come out to the 73rd building right now? I don't know how far it is from the apartment, so the car will be waiting until you arrive. Alright. Please be careful. Okay, Fuka? I will have to go send the car. Please tell Zen I said hello. And please excuse me.
So, this is really happening?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this must be Little
Young
Zen.
Zen. Young Zen. Young Hokuto.
What the hell is young Hokuto?
I do not know.
This is too hard!
You sound like Rarity.
If you don't know, you can just ask me. Don't worry.
The teacher keeps making me speak up. I think she doesn't like me because I stand out.
Maybe it's because she thinks you're so pretty that she's making you do that.
No, her face always gets red when I look at her. She even gives me chocolate that Mom told me not to eat. Last time she asked me if she could pinch my cheeks. I think she wants to bully me. It's not just her. Everyone keeps trying to touch me. There were some people who kept running after me with a camera.
It's because you're too pretty.
Why do they keep trying to touch me if I'm pretty? Why do they bother me?
Well, they want to see if you're actually real because you're so pretty. They don't mean any harm. Pretty people always get bothered a lot.
Really? I don't really think I'm pretty. Mom tells me that I'm not pretty.
You'll figure it out when you get older. Mom just says that because she wants you to stay humble.
So Mom's lying?
Don't tell Mom. You are really pretty, Hyun. I want you to be proud of how you look. There's no there's no need to have a hard time because of it.
But I don't like people touching me or taking pictures of me.
They probably can't help themselves. They just want to be friends with you.
Really? You think my teacher wants to be friends with me?
Of course.
Thank you for telling me.
Of course. And if someone really bothered you, I'd have told them off a long time ago.
Okie.
They'll protect you no matter what, Hyun. So just be yourself, okay?
Okay.
Go to the police location.
Hmm?
The prompt. No, that's not right. Seven.
Oh, hold on, I can't remember how it goes now.
I was trying to
Oh.
figure out what that was, and I couldn't figure out what that was.
That's Duty from Fire Emblem Awakening,
Oh,
also from Warriors.
why was that Seven's region?
Because it's a... shit. I think I confused 7 with me again. Hello, 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 hello.
What?
What is going on here?
I don't know.
Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Oh, hello? I was just talking. Dial on sound.
7?
Is this a superpower?
7?
Why? Well, life will get very tiring if I had a superpower too. A genius hacker with a superpower. This'll ruin the balance of the world. I know if we can survive.
Can you, like, not use it? 7? You're not ill, are you?
I'm not! It's enough with Zen being injured. Of course, I'm tired from all the work, but no, I'm fine, thanks. Oh, this isn't what I wanted to talk about. Why did I call again?
I don't know.
Oh, right. So I got tired of working and went into this archaeologist's blog. And it was epic! His blog was a hidden gold mine. His post about Mumleys was particularly interesting.
Mumblies?
Oh shit, that's the star again.
Mumblies.
I kind of like the sound of that, actually. Mumleys. His post about mummies was particularly interesting. You know those movies, right? The ones with bugs crawling out at every scene? Yeah. Yeah, I just imagined it. Gives me goosebumps. That creepy noise they make wouldn't leave my head. But you know what? I talked about I talked about mummies because they're not mumleys, but I wish they were. With you sung on the phone earlier, he said he likes those bugs crawling out. He has some strange tastes. I should hack into his hard drive sometime. Is it because he has a lot of bugs in his house? You don't think he feeds them, do you? A clean environment clears heads. A clean environment clears head, says Confucius.
So I guess that means your house is a mess.
Excuse you! That is too harsh. I can use superpowers because my house is clean. My house is specially managed by a special cleaner. But no more questions. I, 707, am a man of secrets. Secrets are more attractive when they remain a secret. Oh, wait, I'm getting another call. I mean, my superpower has detected something. Hello? 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 Someone far away is desperately calling for 707, the Defender of Justice. Alright, I'm using my superpower to access his news through this phone. I must give up this phone call to communicate with them, but I am too nice and fragile to hang up first. So, you hang up first. Hello?
Hi.
You're still there? Why aren't you hanging up?
I'm not hanging up.
Aliens are trying to control me! My fingers, they're moving! Ah, pray that I come back safely! Boy! Beep.
Oh, damn it.
Huh? Kage is coming here!
I'm on my way.
I just sent a blank text message. I'm so shocked. What's up with Jumin? Didn't know he wanted me to be his model this much. I don't like his foul intentions. But since Kage is coming, I'm getting so excited!
I'm excited too.
I'm so thankful that you're coming. Sparkle, I think that you'll really enjoy going somewhere else. After staying in Rika's apartment to work all this time. I'll make sure you have fun. Aha. I have another good news. I have another good news. Echo Girl came to see me today.
At home?
Yeah. Oh, don't take it the wrong way. It was nothing strange. I even got autographs for Yusung and Seven. They both say to Echo Girl. That's strange.
No.
Oh, that's a heart.
How does that say Echo Girl?
It looks more like Egweel.
Maybe that's Echo Girl like Curry. Did you tell her that you can't do the show?
Yeah, I tried to. But first listen to me. Apparently Echo Girl's father is a CEO of a pretty big agency. Something with some weird numbers in it, I don't remember. She already knows Jumin, and V, and even the RFA party. I was so surprised.
How does she know all of them?
Oh, surprising, right? She especially seemed to have a lot against Jumin. Apparently she filmed a commercial for one of his branch companies. And hit on him because he's so good looking. And at first Jumin treated her well, but after she shot the commercial, he immediately stopped replying to her texts and all that. She was hurt. A lot. Sounds like Jumin. Don't you think he was being a bit harsh?
It was cold.
Right? He just used her.
Oh, like she's using you? I mean, what?
What?
Nothing.
Well, since she got paid for the job, I guess she wasn't used. But how can a person change at the flip of a coin? I think he's a cold jerk. Apparently, Echo Girl's really famous. I never knew, but she's so famous that when she's busy, she takes a helicopter. But, God, can I talk about this? Don't think I'm weird, Kage. I'm just telling the truth.
What is it?
Sparkle, that famous Echo Girl is, drumroll please, my fan! That's what she said. God, seriously. Even celebrities like me now. This is trouble.
Oh, amazing.
I'm so happy that you're playing along. Still, I only have feelings for you, Kage, so you don't have to worry at all. Normally, it would be the right decision to give the role to someone else, but Echo Girl told me she planned all this just for me. She says the whole production's pointless if I don't play the lead. She seemed so desperate, I just couldn't refuse. The rehearsal will go as planned. But even if I'm not that great, they'll let me pass for sure. So I'm back to practicing like crazy right now.
I feel like that's cheating.
It seems so to you too, right? I can't help but regret it either. But I can't always live the same life. And I really don't want to do Juman's commercial. If you come, we can practice our lines together. Wait, she has lines?
No, I'm assuming I would be reading Echo Girl's lines.
Okay. Yay! So excited! Yay!
See you soon. I'm almost there.
My heart's racing. Okay, I should clean up the house. See you soon. Ooh, I should start by cleaning up the bedroom.
Ding dong.
Yes. Driver Kim.
That just seems to be their go-to name for NPCs.
I've brought her following Mr. Han's orders. He has told me to bring her back in 2 hours, so I will be waiting out in front, dweebs. Kage! Nice to meet you.
Why was Seto the driver?
I don't know. Oh, driver, you can ignore what Juman said. We'll have our fun and call you when we're finished. Bye. Excuse you, but...
Yeah.
Hey, Kage, I'm sorry I don't... Hey, Kage, I'm sorry I don't have much in the house.
Is it okay to ignore what Driver Kim said?
It's fine, fine. Wow, you are a cute lady. Your eyes are so bright. Nice to meet you. And I really wanted to see you. I mean it.
I wanted to see you too. You're really handsome in person.
I don't want to let you go. You can't live here, can you? I haven't been this happy to see someone at my house since I feel like there should be a since after that, but there wasn't. I've never been so happy to see someone in my house. I had so many things I wanted to show you. First, what do you want to drink? There's only beer and water in the fridge, but let's sit down and talk. If you're bored, we can play games. Or later, do you want to go shopping for groceries? It's uncomfortable for me to walk, so I can't go by myself.
I just want to stay still.
Oh, you can if you want to. Rest up. And that's it.
There'll be more.
So you get a call from Jumin while you're at his house.
Yeah. Hello.
It's me.
It's me. I called to see if you're on your way. I called to remind you that you are visiting Zen to convince him to model for my cat food. I repeat, you must tell him this. Do not forget that. I repeat, you must tell him this. Do not forget that is the major reason why you are visiting him.
Isn't Zen's health the top priority?
That is only an option accompanying my suggestion. And statistically, Zen tends to recover from any injury within 3 days. All he has to do is sleep at an inn. Anyhow, you've agreed to my conditions, so don't forget you have to satisfy me. I mean my request.
Jumin, wait your turn!
Then good luck. I look forward to hearing the good news. Please excuse me.
Go satisfy yourself with your cat. We're not advocating bestiality on this show. by the way.
This is unforgivable.
Kage went to Zen's house?
Jumin, I got here safe things, you know?
I received the report that you arrived safely.
What, already? Wow.
I told the driver to bring you back 2 hours later, but apparently they plan to ignore my orders.
Don't tell me they want to spend the night together,
I'll have to go home soon.
right? Gosh, I was so surprised.
They can spend the night together, or do what they want. But since I made this possible, I would like for everything to go as planned. I am not a matchmaker.
Don't worry, I'm only here to help Zen get better.
That is not true. Kage, you went there to convince Zen to model for my cat food line. Helping him is an addition. Driver Kim is waiting outside. But I'm wondering whether to use force to make sure you get back home safe.
Don't use force on Kage!
Don't scare me, Zen will protect me.
Do you think you're in a soap opera?
No, she thinks she's...
I've been in a Otome game.
I have no plans to use force on a woman, but Driver Kim is another story.
Phew. But, Zen, since he's back on track for acting with Echo Girl, I doubt he'll accept your modeling offer.
I know that.
And there won't be any use of me mentioning it.
I am not pleased.
Anyway, this is good for Zen.
Aside from that, I didn't think Zen was the type to discriminate against people.
What?
He refused my help when I offered, but accepted a girl singer's help. What is this other than discrimination?
Zen can't work because of his allergy.
She's right.
I can't help but think that this is unfair. To be honest, it's not just this time. He always refused my help, but accepted Seven's.
I mean, that YouTube video that Seven made, what kind of help did you offer?
I don't want to know. I wanted to use him as the face of our company.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I even handed him a contract that included help to getting into the entertainment industry, but he refused immediately.
Sounds amazing if you think about it. He wasn't known at all at the time, and yet he was offered that monstrous deal.
At the time, I just thought he was too proud or something. But now I feel like he's refusing everything I offer him.
I'm sure that's not true. Sen always said that he never wanted to succeed with money. He refused your offer because he wanted to succeed with his own talent, and not money or connections. He's no President Kuroi.
He did. But now, isn't he receiving help from a rich girl?
Ah! Come to think of it, he is! Since Echo Girl's from a rich family, perhaps he's refusing you because you're a guy?
Then was Seven a girl?
I remember the Son of a Family Fun costume.
God, don't remind me of that. Yeah.
Anyways, I am offended.
Oh, poor baby.
He only refuses my help. It feels as if he never wants to deal with me ever. I'm sorry.
Listening to what you said, I do get the thought that Zen's particularly harsh on you.
I do agree, but I'm sure he doesn't mean harm.
So you trust Zen, Kage.
I want to trust Zen too. But Zen didn't exactly like Juman from way before.
I should quit all interests in Zen's career, so that I am not offended any further. Forget about the cat food commercial.
Oh my god.
Good thinking. Zen doesn't deserve it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I think I accidentally clicked on the wrong answer.
Why is this conversation flowing so weirdly? Don't get angry, Juman.
I'm not angry. It's a waste of energy to feel so. I only don't wish to deal with people who have zero consistency. I have to get back to work now.
Juman!
Assistant Kang is calling me.
This might be a misunderstanding, so please take time to think about it.
Well, I don't want to think about it for now. I have to get on a flight this evening. I have a meeting with winery owners, and that's underlined, so it probably has something to do with the party.
Wineries? That's so cool! Can't we invite them to our party?
That would be fun. I want wine.
I'm glad you like the idea. But are you sure you're old enough to drink?
Yes.
I'll tell Assistant Kang to get in touch. Anyway, this is sudden, but I'll have to get ready to go on the flight.
Hope the meeting works out.
Thank you.
Good luck!
Okay. Kage, don't stay too late and go home early.
He left. I guess you're spending time with Sen right now. I'm sorry we had to talk about this, Kage.
I understand how Jamin feels, but I don't know if Zen really hates him.
I always thought that they didn't hate each other, although they always bickered. But I was pretty surprised to hear that Zen is doing what Echo Girl proposed. I thought he hated getting help from rich people. Do you think he's changed a bit?
I'll ask.
Yeah, please ask him if you get the chance. I wish I could stay longer, but I have to go. Kage, make sure you get home safe, alright?
I'll take care of myself.
Alright. And have a good time.
Kage, I read the messages. Juman, that jerk. He's provoking me again. He's not wrong that I never discriminated against him. But still, it pisses me off. I still get angry when I think about how much pain I was in because of him. I never want to help him. I ended up straining myself during practice because of what he said 2 days ago. It's my fault for falling into his trap, but shouldn't he feel at least a bit guilty? I hate that he always messes with me with cats!
I think he's jealous of you.
Really? Well, would he? What do I have for him to be jealous about? He has everything. To be honest, I admit that it wasn't like me to accept Echo Girl's suggestion. I'm always wary of rich or elite people offering me kindness. This is only between you and me, but it's because my brother was kind of like that.
Why did you accept Echo Girl's suggestion?
If I didn't, I felt as... Because if I didn't, I felt as if I'd seriously have to consider the offer Juman made as a joke. If I miss this new role, I won't have work for some time, and an actor without work slowly dies. That was one reason. But I guess now I'm becoming like people like him. Whatever that means. Before, I valued reputation and talent, but I've changed now. My brother is a so-called elite. He always emphasized that I have to make compromises with the world. Juman's not like him, but he treats me in a similar way. That's why I don't like him. When we were little, we were so close. But now I don't even talk to him. I'll tell you about my brother later. So, you're staying for dinner, right? And you can even stay the night.
Okay.
That's okay, right? Don't worry. I swear I won't do anything weird to you. It's just that it's getting dark and I'll get worried. I'd rather you sleep here and leave tomorrow morning. And I want you to stay here longer. I'm so excited right now. I'll cook dinner for you. My ankle may be useless, but I can at least cook. Just sit back and relax.
And that's where we'll stop tonight.
Things are moving right along.
Yep. Just real quick. There was a death in Kagami's family, so I'm not quite sure what's going to go on with the show tomorrow. I'm going to ask her if she feels up to doing the show. If not, we'll either cover for her and continue with Persona, or we'll do something else. But I would rather give her her space right now and let her take time to grieve if she doesn't want to do the show. So just so you know, just in case we decide not to do Persona tomorrow. But we'll see you guys tomorrow either way. So, good night, everybody.
Good night.